Hi everyone, welcome back to Motor Zone YouTube channel. Today, we are diving into the all-new 2026 Subaru Legacy, a sedan that refuses to shout for attention but still manages to turn heads in its own calm, confident way. And honestly, that's what makes it so interesting. While most brands are going aggressive with flashy designs and overcomplicated tech, Subaru is sticking to its roots, practicality, reliability, and all-weather confidence, but with a modern twist that makes the Legacy feel more premium than ever before. Let's start with the exterior, because right away you can see Subaru didn't try to reinvent the Legacy, they refined it. And that refinement is exactly what makes it stand out in a crowded midsize sedan segment. The front fascia is cleaner, sharper, and more mature. The signature Subaru hexagonal grille is still there, but now it's wider and more sculpted, giving the car a stronger road presence. It feels more planted, more assertive, like it knows exactly where it belongs. The headlights are another highlight. Subaru has gone for ultra-slim LED units with a more aggressive internal design. The daytime running lights form a sharp outline that gives the Legacy a focused, almost intelligent look at night. It's not overdone, but it's modern enough to compete with some of the newer European sedans. The lighting signature alone makes it instantly recognizable even from a distance. Move to the side profile, and you'll notice how balanced the proportions are. The 2026 Legacy maintains that classic long-body sedan silhouette, but Subaru has added subtle character lines that run smoothly from the front fenders all the way to the rear. These lines don't scream for attention, they whisper elegance. The slightly sloping roofline adds a touch of sportiness without sacrificing rear headroom, which is something families will definitely appreciate. The wheel options also deserve attention. Subaru offers newly designed alloy wheels ranging from 17 to 19 inches depending on the trim. The higher trims get a dual-tone diamond cut finish that looks especially sharp when the car is in motion. These wheels don't just fill the arches nicely, they add a sense of motion even when the car is standing still. At the rear, the 2026 Legacy continues the clean and sophisticated theme. The taillights are now slimmer and connected by a subtle black trim piece, giving it a more unified and premium look. The lighting pattern is crisp and modern, especially at night, where it creates a distinctive glow that feels almost luxury-inspired. The bumper design is simple but well sculpted, and the dual exhaust finishers add just the right amount of sportiness without overdoing it. And overall, the road presence of this car is what really surprises you. It doesn't scream luxury, it doesn't try to look like a sports sedan, but it carries a quiet confidence that makes people look twice. It's the kind of car that grows on you the more you see it. Now let's step inside, because this is where Subaru has made some of the most noticeable improvements. Open the door of the 2026 Legacy, and you're immediately greeted with a cabin that feels more refined, more spacious, and more tech-focused than ever before. The first impression is simple. This is not just a practical sedan anymore, it's becoming a semi-premium experience. The dashboard layout has been redesigned with a cleaner horizontal design philosophy. Everything feels more organized and less cluttered. Right in the center, you get a large vertically oriented touchscreen infotainment system that now supports the latest Subaru software interface. It's smoother, more responsive, and much more intuitive than previous generations. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard, and wireless connectivity is now faster and more stable. Just below the main screen, Subaru has kept physical controls for climate settings, which is a smart move because it keeps usability simple while driving. The combination of touchscreen tech and physical buttons creates a perfect balance between modern and practical. The driver's seat experience is also improved significantly. The digital instrument cluster is now fully customizable, showing everything from navigation maps to real-time driving data and safety alerts. It feels modern without being overwhelming. The steering wheel has a new design too, thicker, more ergonomic, and wrapped in high-quality materials that give a solid grip. Comfort is where the Legacy truly shines. The seats are redesigned with improved cushioning and better lumbar support, making long drives much more comfortable. Higher trims offer leather upholstery with contrast stitching, adding a touch of luxury that you don't usually expect in this segment. Both front and rear passengers get generous legroom, and the flat floor design at the rear makes it easier for 3 passengers to sit comfortably. The cabin insulation has also been improved. Subaru has worked on reducing road noise and wind noise, and the difference is noticeable. Even at highway speeds, the interior remains calm and quiet, allowing conversations or music to feel more immersive. Technology is another strong point here. You get a premium Harman Kardon sound system in higher trims, delivering rich, deep audio quality that enhances the driving experience. Multiple USB-C ports are available for fast charging, and there's even a wireless charging pad in the center console for added convenience. Storage space is practical and well thought out. The door pockets are wide, the center console is deep, and the trunk remains one of the most generous in its class. Subaru has always been about practicality, and the 2026 Legacy continues that tradition without compromise. Now let's talk about performance, because this is where Subaru's DNA really comes alive. The 2026 Legacy continues to offer its signature boxer engine lineup, which is one of the brand's biggest strengths. The base engine is a 2.5-liter naturally aspirated boxer engine, delivering smooth and predictable power for daily driving. It produces around 182 horsepower, which might not sound extreme, but it's tuned for reliability and efficiency. For those who want more excitement, Subaru also offers a turbocharged 2.4-liter boxer engine. This is where things get interesting. It pushes out around 260 horsepower and delivers strong mid-range torque, making highway acceleration and overtaking feel effortless. The power delivery is smooth but confident, and it gives the Legacy a much more engaging personality compared to standard sedans in its class. Both engines are paired with Subaru's Lineartronic CVT, which has been refined for better responsiveness and reduced rubber band effect. It now simulates gear shifts more naturally, especially under hard acceleration. While CVTs are often criticized, Subaru has managed to make this one feel surprisingly refined and predictable. Of course, one of the biggest selling points of the Legacy is its standard symmetrical all-wheel drive system. This is where Subaru really separates itself from the competition. Whether you're driving in rain, snow, or rough road conditions, the AWD system continuously distributes power to maintain stability and traction. It makes the Legacy feel incredibly secure, especially for drivers who deal with unpredictable weather or road conditions. The steering is light at low speeds, making city driving easy, but it tightens up nicely when you're on the highway, giving you more confidence during higher speed driving. The suspension setup is tuned for comfort, absorbing bumps and uneven surfaces without feeling too soft or unstable. It strikes a nice balance between comfort and control. Fuel efficiency is also impressive for a car with AWD. The 2.5-liter engine delivers solid mileage for daily commuting, while the turbo version still manages respectable efficiency considering its performance level. Subaru has clearly worked on improving both power and economy together, which is not always easy to achieve. When you combine all of this, the refined exterior design, the upgraded interior experience, and the balanced performance, you start to understand what the 2026 Subaru Legacy is really about. It's not trying to be the flashiest sedan. It's not trying to beat luxury brands at their own game. Instead, it focuses on being dependable, comfortable, and quietly premium in a way that grows on you over time. And that's exactly why it stands out. In a world full of loud and aggressive cars, the Legacy chooses subtle confidence. It doesn't demand attention, it earns it. So if you're looking for a midsize sedan that offers practicality, advanced safety, modern tech, and one of the best all-wheel drive systems in the segment, the 2026 Subaru Legacy might just be one of the smartest choices you can make this year.